Comments with Cookie. Today's episode is why fitness. So many people use fitness for different reasons: to change their bodies, to change the outlook on themselves, to change their mindset, etc. Regardless of what your starting point is or why you start fitness, the most rewarding feeling that comes from fitness is self love. There's a rewarding power that comes from working on yourself daily, from changing your diet to your workout regimen, to changing your mentality, to push yourself past your daily limits. My why fitness was because I wanted a bigger butt, honestly. I researched workouts and foods that would help promote butt growth. Dude, I was determined. I was so determined. I bought my protein. I started following a ton of fitness pages on Instagram. I meal prepped. That's when my love for cooking started. I was going to the gym routinely and everything. At the time, I was in college, so I would go out on the weekends, and I would not go out to the club unless I hit the gym, even if it was at 9 p.m. and I finished my workout at 11, and then would go home and shower and get ready. My friends were wondering why I was always late. But the gym became my everything. It became my life. It became my escape from the world, and still to this day, it has the same power. That's one of the reasons why I'm able to be so motivated and to get up and go to the gym even on days that I don't want to, because I don't use the gym and I don't use fitness as, hey, I have body goals, I want to go in here and do X, Y, and Z, even though that's how it started. It came and transformed into something more and something bigger. It became therapy. So whenever I'm having a bad day, I go and I just release it, and I tell myself, whatever issues you come into the gym with, whenever you leave those issues in the gym. They are not allowed to leave with you. And I tell my clients the exact same thing. You have to find a way to connect fitness and working out to something other than you want to change your body. Because if it's just strictly just for your body, you're going to get tired of it, you're going to get bored of it, you're going to use any excuse under the face of the sun to not go and do it. When I first started my fitness journey, I was depressed and didn't even know it. I was dealing with a lot of crazy stuff in college, understanding that a lot of my friends who I thought my friends weren't really my friends. I had an ex, who's now an ex, my boyfriend at the time, who plotted with against me with another ex, pretty much just to try to ruin my life. It's so childish and so stupid, and it caused me to shut down. It caused me to not hang out that much. It caused me to always be in my room, and outside of work, I would be in there with the shades drawn, just in my room. And for those who know me, who know how much of a social person I am, you'd be like, okay, there was something wrong. So there would be times when I first started that I would go and just sit in the gym. Sometimes I even work out. It would be super duper late and everyone's out partying, and I would just be sitting in the gym. Sometimes watching Netflix or something. Who knows? But yeah, I was really depressed at the beginning, and that's how I was saying that's how I was able to attach the therapy side to it, because it helped me get through that dark time and really helped me gain my confidence. Um, Fitness helped me see myself in a different light that I never saw myself before. I always had confidence, but at the same time, I always did have insecurities. But when you work on yourself day in, day out, from the vitamins you take to making sure you're getting enough rest, to making sure your water consumption's on point, to making sure that you're eating what you're supposed to eat to fuel your body, and as much work as you put in, you have no choice but to be confident. Because I go into the gym every day except for Sunday, because that's my off day, every day, and kick my ass. I've never had a trainer in my life. I've never had a trainer. So I've always gone in and had to mentally push myself for myself by myself. And when you do that, you understand, yo, there's nothing on the face of this earth that anyone could tell me about myself. Because I go into this gym and I murder myself daily and push myself past my limits. Because there are times where some of them sets are so hard, but I never give up. I never, ever, ever cop out on a set. If I remember there was one time I was dead. And I was like, you know what? I told myself do 3 sets. I did 2 sets and I walked out. And I felt so weird that day because I felt like I cheated myself and I felt like a failure and I felt like a loser because I gave up. And never again, I was like, I'm never going to have that feeling. I don't care if I have to crawl out of this gym. I am going to finish everything I said I was going to do when I walk in here, period. And because of that, you start to walk different. You start to talk different. You start to view yourself different. You start to have a natural glow about yourself that no one can explain just because you have this confidence. It's not even just about how I physically look, even though I did literally change my body to a whole different body type and shape. It's the fact that I have worked on myself. I've worked on my mentality. Like, just seeing the person that I was when I first started my journey to the person that I am now, it's two different women. And I can look in the mirror today and say, I am proud of the person that I am, the person I'm becoming, and the person that's looking back at me in my reflection. And that's a powerful thing. That's a boss move to be able to sit you're completely okay and comfortable with what you see in the mirror, because so many people never get there. It is hard to have to sit down and deal with every insecurity you have, tackle every single demon you have to be able to get to the light on the other side. It is not an easy journey. It you have to get real ugly before things start to get better, and it's really hard. And a lot of people don't they start it and realize how hard it is and never do it again. They back out. I'm like, I'm okay copying. I'm okay being insecure. I'm okay dealing, not really knowing myself, because you don't really know yourself when you're like that. And I refuse. I refuse. Especially now with all the hard work that I've put in, I will never go back to that woman. I will never go back to that person. If there's something that I'm dealing with that I don't like about myself, I'm going to figure out how to deal with getting over it and tackling it and accomplishing it. Which is also one of the reasons why I'm still single, because when you work on yourself, you are forced to work on other aspects in your life. And I'm at a point now that I know exactly what I want out of a relationship, and I know exactly what I will not tolerate, because I know my self-worth. And because I know my self-worth, I'm not going to accept your bullshit that you spew at me, or accept your projection because you're unhappy and you don't love yourself onto me. I know exactly what I'm worth, what I deserve, and if you're not going to give it to me, I'm out. I don't care. I have walked away from men that I've loved. There was a guy that I loved with everything in me, who I thought I was going to marry, and he was not feeding my soul anymore, and I had to walk away. One of the hardest decisions of my life, but I did it. So I know there's nothing I can do. There's nothing that I cannot do on the face of this earth, because up to this point, I've proved anything I put my mind to, I can do. So why not go out into the world and be great, you know? Also, what a lot of people don't know about me is um, I was super insecure about my flat chest. Now I embrace it. And I'll never wear a bra, like a real bra. I will always have my little bitty titties out bouncing around. But growing up, being a petite woman naturally, and being kind of like the last one in my group of friends to develop, it was hard for everyone to get boobs, and you just don't understand why you don't have any. Like, there's really nothing that you do that could change it. You know what I mean? That's just genetics. Like, that's just how your body type's supposed to be. And I just didn't have any, and it was hard. And there were times I used to wear like 2 bras. Like, my mom's gonna kill me when she sees this. I used to steal my mom's bras because they were so padded, and I'd wear them under my shirts. They made my chest look huge. This was in the 6th grade, and oh man, I don't even know why I did that, because I was just trying to fit in, like we all do. And I dealt with that. I dealt with cyberbullying. Some of it, a lot of it at the time, was because of my flat chest. Um, Now it's just because people are just mean. Just, it is what it is. But that's why I'm able to move the way I move on social media, because I've dealt with bullying multiple times. From MySpace to Twitter to Instagram when I first had it. So when people come and they say dumb things and they have their little mean comments, for me, I really just roll my eyes. And sometimes, I decide to put on my little petty wop cap and clap back. And sometimes I'm like, you know what? That's what they want. Who cares? I'm over it. Like, you're unhappy with your last year to come and try to rain on my parade. That's fine. Go right ahead. While you're at it, tag your friends so at least they can see the positivity that I'm spewing out into the world. Honestly, like, I don't understand it, but I've dealt with all of that. So like, it's, like the journey that fitness has taken me on. It's never it's never ending. It's always an ongoing challenge and an ongoing journey. Um, but it's a journey that I gladly accept. I'm really proud of all that I've done with my physical and my mental journey when it came to fitness, and I'm going to keep on this journey, and I want to inspire as many people who will listen and motivate as many people who are there, because when I first started my journey, I used Instagram to try to find workouts that worked, but I never ran across someone who embraced fitness in a way that I felt like I needed at that time to dive into it. Um, I have nothing against people getting plastic surgery. If that's it's your body, it's your life, make it do what it do. But a lot of people are on Instagram who have had surgery who promote all natural. So there are a lot of times I'm seeing these women's bodies and I'm like, dang, like I'm working so hard. Why can't I get that? And then I'm realizing years later that's because they don't have that body type, which is why I tell people don't compare your bodies to other people, because a lot of times you don't even know if their body is real or not. Because a lot of people that I followed at the time promoted all real bodies and they weren't. And it irritated me and crushed me. And I was just like, ugh. So you're telling me that there's really no way I can possibly feasibly get that body type? Great. But because I use fitness as my therapy, I would just go in and just leave everything there. So eventually the body that I wanted, I actually did get, because I never gave up. I never stopped. I didn't allow the fact that me reading these people's lies on the internet dictate me actually going and putting in that hard work. So I never, ever, ever allowed it to change my perception of what I wanted to accomplish. And with that is how I am able to be here today and to still be positive and be happy, because I truly found happiness through fitness. I found my happiness, which is why I will never let anyone take it away from me. I'm not going to sit here and argue with somebody because you're taking me out of my happy place and I worked way too long and way too hard to be happy. So if you want to be unhappy, you're going to have to take the unhappiness outside of my happy bubble and move on, because I have no time for it. But what but more than anything, I want people to understand the true value of self-love and self-worth, because we don't have that. I didn't have that platform when I first started my journey for someone to look into or up to, until I ran across Macy Aries. At the time, she was Mako Fit. She had a different body type than the body type that I wanted, but the thing that I loved about her is she was rugged. She was ethnic. She had tattoos. She had like a shortcut, edgy hairstyle, and she was fearless. And she, was on all these magazines and doing all these cool things. And I was like, yo, if she can do it, I can do it. She's not cookie cutter at all, but look at her tackling all these things. And I was like, that's what I want to be. I don't want to be a cookie cutter person, because the fitness world can get real Barbie like. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be cookie cutter. I want to move in the way that I want to move, and I want to rock in the way that I want to rock. And I want to inspire people doing that, being myself, being me. I have long nails, I have facial piercings, I have tattoos, I have green hair, for God's sake. But I'm going to make a dent in this fitness world. And this fitness world is going to remember Cookie forever. And I want to motivate women, not leaving men out, but I just know that this society doesn't really promote self-love when it comes to women. I want to motivate women into loving themselves. I want to inspire women to forget what they've been told is beautiful and to kick ass in society, fuck social norms, fuck being cookie cutter. You are beautiful with every single flaw that you have. Take steps and strides every day to work on yourself, to make yourself better physically, mentally, and emotionally. Be the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. We need more strong, powerful women in play to help teach other women that despite what society says, we can succeed without following a particular path. So, to all my ladies out there, just know that you are loved, you are appreciated. So, go be that beautiful queen that you are. Use fitness to fall in love with yourself. Use fitness to figure out how to better yourself. Use fitness to figure out what do you want to do in life. Use fitness to better yourself. It isn't always the easiest task, but I promise you, it'll be worth it. Love, Cookie.